Take it to the next level.
Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Coach Tiffany Parra, Editor-in-Chief of Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. Today, I have the pleasure of taking center stage on the Own It Publishing platform with some of our amazing contributing writers and subject matter experts. I'm going to go ahead and just bring them on in. We're going to be talking about having that attitude of gratitude and what we could be thankful for in life. So let's go ahead and bring them on in. Hey, good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Coach AB. Hello, Audrey. Welcome. And we have Teresa Palmer in the house as well. We have a full house today, everyone. I am so excited to just get down to it. So, man, it's the end of the year, y'all, and we're moving into the holiday season. There's so much to be thankful for and just grateful for, whether it be something very small of just, maybe getting that parking space as you're, going to get that turkey and those fixings, right? Or something really big that's going on in your life. Let's talk about that. But before we do, I want these amazing young ladies to go ahead and introduce themselves. They're going to tell you who they are, where they're from, a little bit about what they do. So we're going to go ahead and start with you, Stephanie.
My name is Stephanie Malink. I am a full-service professional business writer and editor. My company is Write by Steph. I do blogs, website content, traditional and digital media articles. I also do resumes, and I help people edit their books and their college papers so that they can communicate effectively.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Steph. Welcome. All right, Coach AB.
Hello, my name is AB Sheila Theatre Smith, and I do live in London, the United Kingdom, and I'm a coach. I work with women on their limited beliefs to help them live a more fulfilled life that they want. Just believe in themselves and feel empowered to make decisions.
Yes. Awesome. Welcome, Coach AB. Thank you. All right, Audrey, welcome. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I was like trying to find the button. My name is Audrey. I'm in cold Alberta, Canada. It has snowed a lot up here, and I am an aromatherapist. My business is Empowered Living Aromatherapy. I also do have Sanctuary up here where we're going to do retreats and stuff like that. So I help people all the way from broken bones, kidney stones, to mental health issues.
Awesome. Very good. Welcome, Audrey. All right. And last but not least, Teresa, please introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Teresa Palmer. I'm a nurse practitioner. My expertise is holistic cardiology. And what I do is I work with heart consciousness. So I help individuals connect to their heart. And when they connect to their heart, they connect to their personal power. And this power is not only for good health and well-being, because our heart is our major organ in the body. It's like the generator of the entire human body. So when you connect to your heart, you connect to this power that you have, it gives you a voice not only in healthcare, because I also help people to understand what heart health really is. And it's more than just the absence of illness or disease. I think the heart has kind of gotten a bad rap, at least profession in the medical profession, because we always use words like heart failure, heart disease, heart attack, broken heart, everything. But the heart is so much more than that. And if you could connect to your heart and use that power within your heart, which is your own personal power, you could not only improve your health and well-being, you could help yourself to self-heal. And there's nothing magical about self-healing. It's simply keeping your body in balance, because that's what we were meant to be. And it also gives you the voice to partner in your healthcare, because now you have a lot of information, so that when you go to see a cardiologist or someone like myself, a nurse practitioner, or any healthcare provider, you have the information to be able to then partner and play an active role in your healthcare. Not only your healthcare, but an active role in your life, because we are the co-creators of our life. And too often we look outside ourselves for the answers rather than trusting our own instincts and intuition. And again, we're all born with that. It just gets suppressed as we become adults.
Absolutely. Welcome. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. Man, well, you just said it right now. And we're about to dig into this a little bit too. We are the co-creators of our lives. We absolutely are. And when we co-create, gratitude, having that attitude of gratitude, being thankful for, the things that happen to us in life, really, I feel, elevate that, right? And really help us to be able to co-create on a whole different level. So today we're going to chat a little bit about, again, what we're thankful for. And then we're going to tap into these ladies, because they each have such special talent, skills, and abilities to help you to get to the other side of some things, whether it be you, wanting to write a book and you're, just trying to figure it out, whether you be, fighting with, that self-love, right? Or you're having some ailments and things and you want to take a holistic point of view, or guess what? You're having that lack of communication when it comes to really tapping into the heart. So we have such wonderful, wonderful, expertise here in the room today. So I'm so excited. And I'm just going to begin to just tell you, just the things that I'm so thankful for. I mean, one, I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for all of the audience out there that has, and our subscribers that have helped us to grow, through the years. I am so thankful for my contributing writers, for their amazing content that they provide to really help us to get physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially fit, because it all runs hand in hand. And we really do need those resources. So I just thank you all. And I thank myself this year for getting on the other side of a back injury, because I did not have a lot of faith. Last year, this time, I was in a lot of pain. Not a lot of people knew that, because I tend to just kind of push it down a little bit, and just so I can show up, But I'm so thankful to be able to, I did a 3-hour workout yesterday, full body workout, and to wake up and to just feel amazing. It's just so awesome, because it just shows how much just being consistent and just pushing through, asking the right questions, and having the right community around you, and what that can do for you. So Steph, please share with us, what are you thankful for this year?
I am thankful that I am still in excellent health. I take no medications. I can do everything I want to do in life. I am thankful that I have a small but mighty support system. When I'm struggling, they're there for me to make sure that I pick up the pieces and I move on, even if they have to carry me a few steps. And I am thankful that sometimes when things don't happen, they don't happen for a reason. I tried 3 times to have a online seminar, and the third time when it was canceled, I ended up going into close on buying a new business. I bought a newspaper that I would not have been able to do had I been in my seminar. I tried to do because that was the last day that the sale was going on. So I am really thankful. I am thankful to Tiffany for giving me this opportunity to write for a global audience and also to speak to a global audience. I have had people telling me forever that I needed to start a YouTube channel, and I have finally started a YouTube channel that I am putting back episodes of these podcasts on, and then who knows, maybe I'll get brave enough at the beginning of 2025. I'll do some solo content, kind of giving some helpful tips for people. So 2024 has been a good year, a great year. I have my goals that I've done this year. I've got a new book coming out on Saturday that'll be an ebook. I'm super excited to be launching that on Small Business Saturday with my best friend at his coffee house and giving away some gift certificates to enjoy his goodies. So it's been a great year.
Awesome. Oh, it has been a great year for you, Steph. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh my goodness. Coach Avy, what about you? What are you thankful for this year?
Oh, what am I thankful for? What am I not thankful for? I'm thankful for everything. Like Stephanie said, thankful for the opportunity I have given by yourself to be able to speak to a global audience. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for my personal growth this year. I recently retired from the corporate world and from work. And so having the opportunity to be able to focus on what I want to do, which is coaching, helping women. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm so grateful for my health too. I have the energy. I feel really strong, very great mental focus. So I'm so grateful for that. So my health and well-being is doing really well. For the great opportunities that are coming my way, so grateful for that. So the inner strength and also my resilience, grateful for that. So there's so much to be grateful for. Don't even know where to start, but yeah, those are a few things.
Love it. Thank you so much, Coach Avy. All right, we're going to come down to you, Audrey. What are you thankful for this year?
Well, I reiterate the words of Avy there that, there's so much. There's so much this year that I am so thankful for. Kind of the even the roof over my head. That's, the food that I get to eat, that I get to choose to eat because it's not cheap to eat healthy. So I'm grateful for my garden that I got a lot of produce out of there. That and I grew chickens this year, so there's all of that. I'm also grateful for my health because I wasn't very healthy in 2019, 20, 21, 22. And so I am so grateful for my health because we don't realize how our health affects so much else. So much else, right? Like it affects just being able to interact with people because I wouldn't be able to be here if I was still in my health issue. And, so just being able to have these wonderful women and be able to speak here is amazing. One of the other things that I'm really grateful is restarts. That get restarts. You try and start something. It's kind of like what Stephanie was saying, that, the opportunities come and you try again and you restart. And if it doesn't work that way, then you get to restart in a different way. So just so many restarts that I'm so grateful for this year in my business and in my personal life and all of that. So very excited about those.
Oh, I love that. Oh, and the restart. And so, there's so many people out there that are afraid to restart and they stay stuck. in a situation that does not serve them. So I love that you said that, Audrey, because the restart is definitely everything. So thank you so much. All right, Teresa, what are you thankful for?
Thank you. I'm listening to everyone, and I do have to say that I'm filled with gratitude. I'm really grateful for everything because not only gratitude, but appreciation. And especially, I think the gratitude and appreciation for life's challenges. Uh, it's been a challenge these past couple of years for me.
Mhm.
And I use those as an opportunity, and although I had always taught about challenges being opportunities, comes from the Greek. I'm sorry, the Chinese word for chaos is actually opportunity and challenges. So when we're faced with all these challenges, I've always taught about resilience, about self compassion, self forgiveness, and gratitude. And I keep a gratitude journal every day. And really, these past few years have taught me that you have to do, not taught me, I always knew it, but you have to do your own inner work. And that inner work is so important because you can't be as effective helping others if you can't do your own inner work. And I had the past 2 years of really doing a lot of my own inner work, looking at the challenges, using divine timing because there was nothing I could do about it. They just had to settle down when the time was right. And now things seem to be more settled. And I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to really go through such challenges. I think many of the challenges that a lot of my patients and a lot of my clients that I've been dealing with over the past 24 years had been going through. And it gives you a much greater, I think, appreciation just for life in and of itself. And I know right now, there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of people feeling ungrateful. But I think when we look at it, we need to be grateful for who we are, where we are, and how we cope with things. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you. And yes, absolutely. How we cope with things, right? Because through the chaos, right? Through the challenges, right? Because those are opportunities. Yeah. And the chaos is an opportunity. So really look at your life when you are going through a lot of chaos and see what those opportunities are and really just open your eyes. And Teresa will tell, I mean, I hear you all the time share, to be still and be silent, right? And really just listen and you'll figure it out. So I want to tap into, a little bit of, some of the tools that you ladies have for our audience, that can really help them to, soar into their 2025. So let's talk a little bit about that. So we're going to go ahead and start around the room again. Let's go ahead and start with you, Stephanie. What do you have coming up that you can offer the audience to just help them to thrive?
Writing is probably one of the most powerful medicines that you don't have to actually ingest. But by writing, you are purging, you are getting rid of the bad things in you. Write what you are thankful for and write what you have learned from those from your mistakes. By keeping those things, items close at hand, not just journaling, but maybe put some affirmations up around your room. That's going to help you build a positive attitude. Social media, just keep trying to put the positive out there. A lot of people think that I am constantly negative because the way the Facebook algorithms are, they choose to only share my negative experiences. I have lots of positive experiences that no one knows about. But you know what? I know about those positive experiences. And that's what matters. I try to share those because I can't stand negative people. I don't like that Facebook only shares my negative stuff. I want people to know the whole me. So just write. Maybe if you like to doodle, make your affirmation in a larger, fancier print and put some doodles around it and frame it and put it on your wall. And then there you've got your own art.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you, Steph. Right, Coach AB.
Yes, I love the bit about the writing. I was just to add on to that. So, in terms of the journaling, right, what am I feeling today? Why am I feeling this way today? What did I learn from a recent challenge? What is the one thing I can celebrate about myself today? Because I think celebrating the the wins, the little wins, the big wins, all the wins, celebrating that tells your brain to give you more of the positive.
Mhm.
So I think, yeah, the writing definitely, I would definitely go for that. That's very helpful to put it down. Mindful grounding techniques are very great. The breathing exercises, breath of life, that's for the heart, the lungs, that's really good. It helps you with helps me anyway with my headspace to get the clarification. Setting boundaries is also really good, knowing when to say no, knowing when you can't do something or you cannot do something, and people understand. And if you're not able to meet a deadline, you can just say, "Can I come back to you maybe the next day?" For example, manage expectations, as your expectations and expectations of others, just so that you're not put under a lot of pressure. Um, Really, those simple things like that. Being more aware of what's coming into my mind, what's in my thoughts, being aware of what you're watching, what you're listening to, surrounding yourself with more negative people, being more conscious of the great gratitude, because like Stephanie said, a lot of times we just focus a lot on the negatives and we forget the positives, the things to be grateful for. Because there's always something to be grateful for, especially us living in the West, in the Western world. There's loads of things to be grateful for. Just even having a roof over your head, having water, having light, just basic needs are things that we should be grateful for. Because there's most of the world don't have those basics that we take for granted. So yeah, I mean, recently in the UK there was a storm, and I guess in America it happens all the time, and so people lose everything. They lose electricity, and we've got all that, so we should be grateful, very grateful. Remember to be grateful for your health. So thinking about what's coming in, taking the. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the great tool is living in the present,
Yeah.
being conscious of what's there in your mind as opposed to wallowing about the past and then predicting the future or thinking about the future, which might never happen. But remember thinking about what's there within you and connecting with your heart, as Teresa says, of the heart expert. It's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach AB. All right, Audrey.
Oh, yeah. So there's so many tools. So similar to what these lovely two ladies have said, definitely mindset is a key component. But we have something in our mind that helps us with our mood and our memory, and that is our amygdala. And me being an aromatherapist, I always have essential oils in front of me. And essential oils, when you smell them, they go into your olfactory nerve, into your amygdala, and it creates a response, right? Think of this. If you smell fire, you're like, do I have to run? Do I have to go put it out? Is something burning on the stove? Right? Do I have to save my kids? Do I have to save my animals? Do I have to save, right? Or for me, orange takes me back to grandma's house at Christmas time. So I go to and where all my cousins were, and we always had fun, and you just crack that orange and you get to eat that orange, right? So it's taking even the thing as simple as a smell and using it to change your mood, right? Go grab an orange, crack it. I'll guarantee that your mood will go up. You will be happier for it, for sure. So I just want to talk about a few of the oils that I do have. This one's called Adaptive. It works on your GABA. So it works on your brain to focus a little bit as well, right? That one. This one is called Easier. If we can't breathe, it's really hard, right? I'm not sure if Tiffany's husband has a little bit of breathing problem today, but he's not feeling so good. So if you can't breathe, you have a hard time being positive, because you're like just gasping for that air, right? And one of the other things is if we do take nice deep breaths, right? Those nice calming breaths. If everybody just does that, it just calms you right down, right? Another one is frankincense. This is my king of all oils. It is for so many things. It is a calming oil. It is a excitement oil. It is all of the things and in everything in between, kind of where you need to be. One of the other ones is lemon. Take a lemon, cut a lemon, just smell a lemon. I guarantee your mood will go up as well. It's a great detoxifier as well for your body, right? And the last one I want to talk about is because it is the season of getting together, the season of colds, flus, those kinds of things. It's called On Guard. It's got clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, and orange. Put it on, diffuse it. It gets rid of the pathogens in the air. So if you're in a gathering, diffuse it. Also, with a little bit of coconut oil, jojoba oil, or whatever, put it on the bottom of your feet, boost your immune system. So those are kind of my tools, is more the scents and the smells, right? I can't walk down a cleaning aisle anymore because it's very, very toxic. So I stay away from those and I use essential oils. So those are my tools.
I love it. Oh, I was over here like, okay, like let me write some notes here. Awesome. Oh my gosh. And then you're so right, Audrey. When you crack open an orange or, a lemon or even a grapefruit, those citrus smells just really do. They wake you up and make you feel very, very happy. So I just love that. And frankincense, yeah, frankincense is magical, most definitely. All right, Teresa.
Okay. I have 3 simple tools. And if you do them on a daily basis, they will enhance your well being. They will connect you to your heart and they'll connect you to your power. I call it breathe, be still, and connect. Take a deep breath. When you do that, it automatically puts you in a state of peace and calm. It automatically turns off those stress hormones. It's called intentional breathing. And you could do that any time of the day, night, whenever you want. When you breathe, it also creates a stillness. And that's what Be Still is all about. Because you can't really get to know yourself without being still. We're so busy with all the mind chatter, with all the chatter, listening to what everybody else has to tell us, listening to all the news, the media, listening to this and that we lose track of ourselves. We fail to spend time with ourselves. And to a lot of people, that could be a scary thing because if you're not used to spending that time, you think you're not being productive, but really you are, because what you're doing when you're being still is we all have a voice of our heart or our inner knowing. And as children, we use that without question. If you look at children, they're happy, they're joyous, they play, they make decisions, they don't overthink things. You don't see children sitting around in the playground trying to debate with each other over what they should play, how they should do it, and what they should play with or where they should go. It's just boom, it's like that. And that's because they're listening to their heart and getting their heart and their brain on the same page. As adults, we're conditioned to use our brain. and not use our heart. So if we could use our heart with that stillness, we get our heart and brain on the same page. Now we're making better decisions, and we're also using the higher intelligence of our brain, the cortex, rather than the lower part of our brain, which is for survival. And that's a primitive response. And then how do you connect? I always tell my clients, my patients, put your hand over your heart, the left side of your chest. Your heartbeat, that lub dub, is unique to you. In fact, there's no two heartbeats that are alike. The heart rhythms are alike. There's a few, and I won't go into that, but there's a few heart rhythms that we all have, that most people fall into those categories. But that heartbeat, the way your heart contracts and relaxes, is unique to you. And you need to get to know that by putting your hand over your heart, feeling that, connecting with it. In fact, this heartbeat is who you really are, because right now the technology is there to use the heartbeat as identification. For security purposes, the Department of Defense already has it. So it shows you how unique that heartbeat really is. You could you could burn your fingerprints off, you could change your retinal image, but you can't change your heartbeat. It's unique to you, it's autonomic, and it becomes your identity. It is your identity, and it connects you to your inner knowing. So breathe, be still, listen to what your heart is telling you, and physically connect to your heart. The more you get to know your heart, know your individual heartbeat. That's also the rhythm of your life. And it also lets you know if something is amiss. So now you're able to make decisions as to, should I get this checked out? Do I need to be aware of this? What has changed? Now you're becoming an active participant in your own health. So breathe, be still, connect. And what I didn't say earlier is I'm also an author of the book called Heal Your Heart from Within. And that's available on Amazon. Balboa Press is the publisher. It's available on their website, and it's available in Barnes and Noble. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Teresa. Everybody, make sure that you are tapping in and connecting with that heart. I tell you, it's a game changer. And this woman right here has taught me so much about that. So just amazing. So everybody, I know, again, this is the top of the week, and we're moving into the holiday. I know there's probably, some stress going on right now, and maybe a little depression and anxiety. What's some words of wisdom, words of encouragement that you ladies can give to our audience, and then also close out with how they can connect with you if they would like to work with you as well. So go ahead, Steph.
One of the best ways I feel like that you can be thankful and take advantage of what good things you have in your life is to give. Don't just give thanks, but give time, give energy, give words, give your blood. I started giving. It's always been on my things I know I should do list. I finally started giving blood this year. I've given 2 pints so far, and that's a good way to check on your health too, because to give blood, they have to check certain things. They have to check your pulse. They have to check your blood pressure. They have to check your iron levels. So as long as you're giving blood, you're at least every 50 days going to have those basic barometers of your health. I was so happy when I went to give blood 2 weeks ago that my blood pressure had not gone up since the last time I gave in August, when I've been under so much stress. It's like, obviously I'm dealing with my stress correctly because my blood pressure and my pulse were the same. So just give your time, give your energy, give your money. There are a lot of charities that are really hurting right now. Just give. I am on Facebook at Right by Steph. I am on My website is rightbysteph.com. My YouTube channel is Right by Steph. And then you can also email me rightbysteph@gmail.com. I have 2 other books besides the one that's coming out on Saturday, and they are all available on and will be available on Amazon. The ABCs of Living Independently When You Are Older or Frail, The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Clean Living, and then the new one that's coming out is AI in Writing, Dangers to Journalistic and Creative Professionals.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deb. All right, Coach AB.
Hello. Yeah, again. So my words of wisdom, got just a few. So remember, this too will pass. It will always pass. So remember that. Focus on what you can control. And I think a lot of times, because of the social media around, we're listening to things that we have no control about. We can't change it, and then we get all worked up. You can't change it, so why are you watching? Okay, maybe you want to know, fear of missing out, but then that's getting that balance. Because you're not really missing out, you're just listening to things that just making you feel sad or depressed or chaotic, and usually it's exaggerated and it's not the reality of what's happening, and you can't control it anyway. So take one breath at a time, deep breath, like Teresa said earlier. Taking the deep breath just changes things, and I think Audrey mentioned breath too. Take deep breaths and just your brain calms down. And something else that helps, another words of wisdom for me, movement, like sudden movement, exercise, just maybe dancing to your favorite music, and it just lifts your mood automatically. So if you're someone who likes dancing and you like music, that's a good one to do, because I know with the breathing sometimes it's kind of, I'm worried I'm going to miss out, I don't want to stay still, but that's actually very good, learning to breathe properly through your abdomen. That's good. And self-care is not selfish. So taking time out for yourself, 5 minutes a day, at least, just for yourself, just to do your meditation, do your breathing, do whatever you'd like to do, your exercises, just 5 minutes just on your own. Seeking connection, not isolation, being on your own. Sometimes you develop all these things in your heads that don't really exist, or you make a little thing, you make it that big. But when you're with others, obviously with others that raise your spirits as opposed to others that are doom and gloom, it's very important. And always remember gratitude. So anytime you're feeling down, what am I grateful for? And you'll find something. There's always a silver lining to everything. So just remembering who you are and how strong you are and how capable you are of doing things. And just try and be happy. This is where we're here. And it can be difficult in the world of today, but it can also be easy in the world of today too. So that's all I can give you. And again, yeah, I'm on Facebook, AB Sheila, on LinkedIn, AB Sheila, and I've got my website, www.absheila.com, and I've got a book which is on Amazon, and it's to do with toxic relationships, my personal journey, and it's got some tips in it of how you can deal with toxic relationships. Yes, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach Amy. All right, Audrey, words of wisdom and how they can get in touch with you.
So, being an aromatherapist, it's breathe. My biggest words of wisdom is breathe. Breathe in the season. There's all kinds of smells out there for the season. There's apple pie, there's pumpkin pie, there's turkey, there's ham, there's just all the different scents. And this is what creates our moods, right? So just take in the scents of the pine trees, the Christmas tree, all of that. Take in the senses of the hearing, right? Maybe it's the Christmas music, right? Maybe you're going to jam out to the Christmas music, that kind of stuff, right? Eat your fill. Don't worry about oh, I'm on a diet, do it in the new year. Enjoy the season, enjoy what's going on around you. It may be chaotic. So maybe you just have to, like Teresa said, be still and watch it be chaotic around you instead of contributing to it, right? And being there. So that my next word is take time to slow down, right? The season is going to be ramped up, buying presents and all of that kind of stuff, being with family, the gatherings and all that. Take your time, slow down, right? Be aware of where you are, watch what's going on. I know Ebby said self-care. Self-care is very, very important, especially this time of year. There was a few years where I was alone. And so it was kind of disheartening. I'm like, I can't be with my family, And so maybe reach out to friends, even on social media during the holiday season if you're alone, that kind of stuff, right? That might be self-care, is reaching out to friends and chatting with them and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's going to a soup kitchen, right? And helping out at a soup kitchen, or maybe it's an animal shelter. They always need help over the Christmas holidays and stuff like that, right? So it's go find what resonates to you to go and help out, and be slow about it though. Be still about it. So yeah, that's my words of wisdom. And where you can find me is I am on WhatsApp. That's probably one of the better ways to find me, 780-202-0649. Also at kahoosanctuary@gmail.com. I am on Facebook as Audrey with 2 E's and LINK. So if you go find me there on Facebook, that's where I'm at.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Audrey. All right, Teresa, go ahead and close us out.
I'm going to close this out. And what I would say to everybody, not only through the holiday seasons, but through every day, is that you do the best that you can. You accomplish what you can do. There's no need to be under pressure, because the day is going to go on, the night is going to come, and you accomplish what you accomplish. So why put yourself under all that stress? I think sometimes we forget that really what the holidays are all about. The holidays are really about connecting, about giving, and about being with friends, family, or sometimes even being alone. But we tend to put and again, I think because we're socially conditioned that we have to cook so many things, we have to do this, we have to do that. Yeah, you could go out and do something totally different if that's really what you want to do. So you could be your own individual self in anything that you want to do, and being authentically and individually who you are. I would say self-forgiveness. Don't berate yourself for things that you can't get done. Be grateful for every day. And I would also say be resilient, to go with the flow, that things change. There's no guarantee on any day or anything. Sometimes our best laid plans. I often remember that it says we plan, God laughs, or we plan, the universe laughs, whatever your belief is. So we can't control everything. We could only control ourselves, and we can control our response to the things that we cannot change. We could either get upset about it, or we could just go on and make then another plan. So self-forgiveness, resilience, and gratitude, and have compassion for yourself. Don't push yourself. It's not worth all the stress. We're always told about all the hype. You have to do this. Oh, you have to do that. There's Black Friday sales. There's this, there's that. Well, yeah, there are, but most of that is just hype to get people excited, to get people in a state where they're not really thinking about themselves. And you do come first, because if you can't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of anyone else. The airline industry says put your own oxygen mask on first and then help others. So we can't drink from an empty well. So if we're running around trying to please everybody, trying to do everything, and we're depleted, we can't help anybody. So in the end, we're self-defeating ourselves, because we're putting ourselves in a position where we can't do anything because we're physically, emotionally exhausted. That's a piece too where illness and disease comes in. The body that's out of balance, a body that's stressed, is more prone to illness and disease. So I say, for the holidays, for every day, take a breath, be still, and connect. Thank you.
Oh, I love that. Take a breath, be still, and connect. Like, that is the drop the mic. I want to just thank my contributing writers. I want to thank you ladies just so much for joining me today. I want to thank everyone out there for tuning in. I know we've had people coming in and out. Thank you, whoever's going to be watching this replay as well. Connect with our contributing writers, subject matter experts, because these women, and also we've got men in the platform as well, they're going to give you all the tools that you need to find balance in every single lane of life, okay? Physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. If you have not subscribed to Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine, you will see each one of these individuals in the magazine monthly. So you want to make sure that you get these articles. Subscribe today. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and we will definitely see you next time. Happy holidays, and stay thankful and grateful. We love you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take it to the next level.